Please hit subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed the video.
Okay, it looks like I'm live. Happy Friday. Thank you for joining me. My name is Lori, and I am with Harvest Lane Stampers. Today is March 10th, and I'm going to get you ready for next Friday, which is St. Patrick's Day. All right, let's get stamping. So what I have for you here today is the Lucky Clover stamp set, the Lucky Clover punch, and then I'm also going to be using these stylish shaped dies. So those are the three things that I am going to be using in all three of the cards. Let's see here. I'm going to use the Fancy Flora paper. So I'm going to use a piece of that. Here's the Lucky Clover stamp from the mini catalog. Now, the mini catalog will be good through the end of March and then April. And then as things expire, they're not coming back. We're getting a new catalog, a new annual catalog, and we'll get new in colors, and it'll be a really fun time of the year. This one is the Fancy Flora paper, and I used this green color. I liked this green color, but this paper is absolutely beautiful. And I have not actually done anything with this set, so I need to get making some stuff because this set is absolutely beautiful. Okay, that goes with there. Don't want to miss it. Okay, so the first thing I did is I took some basic white cardstock, and I cut my paper at 5.5 by 8.5, 5.5 by 8.5, and I scored at 4.25. Okay, so I'm gonna fold this over and get a good crease on it. Now, some people don't actually use the scoring tool from the paper trimmer. I do. I like it. It helps me. Then I took a piece of soft succulent. That's the color that I'm using from this. And I cut it at 5.25 by 4. 5.25 by 4. But I'm not going to put that down just yet. Okay. Then I took a piece of my designer series paper and I cut it at 5.25 by 2.75. And I did it 5.25 because I wanted it to come all the way to the end of the green. Okay, so we're going to take the designer series paper first. Come on. And we're just going to either put some glue, put some Stampin Seal, whatever works best for you. And I'm going to come here. Then I'm going to come to the back, and about halfway down, I'm going to put a piece of Stampin Seal there and a piece there. Then I just grabbed a piece of my soft succulent ribbon right here, which this will be going out too. I like these colors. And I'm just going to put one here, and I'm going to come all the way around, and I'm going to put it here. Then I cut another short piece, and this is the way I cheat because I don't do a very good job. My hands don't work very good. So I just took a piece, and I'm just going to tie it in here. Hold on a minute. Let me do this way. And then I'll go like this. And then once I get my circles and everything on, then I'll fix all of that. Okay. So next, I can take my piece of soft succulent, and I'm going to put some dimensionals on it. And the reason why I waited to put my soft succulent down is I wanted to get my ribbon all the way around both pieces. So we're going to put this all the way around. I'm also using the Iridescent pastel gems that come with the Fancy Flora paper. I like these. These are pretty. Okay. My hands are not doing good today. I'm sorry. Okay. So let's put this down. And again, I'm just about 1/4 of an inch all the way around is where I want to be. All right. Then out of the stylish shape dies, as you can see, I was working with them. I used the second to medium. Use second to medium. That's what I used on this one. And I created a circle. Then I also used the short fat one. And I'll have that there. All right, the first thing I want to do is grab my paper here. And I am going to grab the stamp that looks like this. And it looks like clovers. I think it looks like clovers. And this time I'm going to be using my soft succulent. And I'll come in here and I'm just going to make sure that I'm not going to make a mess everywhere. And all I did is I just went 1 and then I went 2. Okay. Then on my stamp, I did Sending You Love and Luck. So that's the stamp. Sending You Love and Luck. And this one is so small, I think I can do a good job without the Stamparatus. So I'll just come in here and excuse me if my head's in the way. I got Sending You Luck. And then I have one more piece and I can't find it. So we will use just a regular piece of white. And I am going to grab the large clover. And again, I'm going to go into the soft succulent. And so when you're using I'm glad I'm getting to do this with you. When you're using the punch on this one, you got to make sure that it's down by the bottom. Otherwise, you'll have to cut a whole bunch of paper off. So, and then I just feel like that's a waste paper. So, I'll turn this over. It's down by the bottom. And I'm just coming in here and I'm lining everything up. And once I get kind of where I'm at, I kind of put just a little bit of pressure. And the reason why I do that is because that way I can see if I need to move anything and then I release that. But that's where I want it. So I will pop it up. And then this is going to go in the center of the card up on Dimensionals. And I'm just putting just 4 Dimensionals on here. And I'm going to put that right in the center of this circle going across our other little clovers. Right here. Then I'm just going to take the back piece and just a little bit because it's just going to kind of stick right in here. Okay. Just going to go right here on the corner and I'm going to put my finger here just to guide myself not to go any further over. And I'm going to come in here. I'm going to find a good place. So this, I'm going to pop this up just a little bit and I think I'll be okay. I want to stick that in there just a little bit better. How about that? I like that. Okay. And then I'm going to take one more Stampin' Dimensional and I'm going to put it right here. as well as some over here. And we'll pull all of this up. I hope you're having a happy Friday. It's kind of dreary here in Indiana. Okay, and I'm just going to come right in here, and I'm going to move the nice thing about this is I can move my ribbon back and forth. And I don't know if you can see that or not, but I'm kind of moving my ribbon back and forth. So if I want to place anything in a different spot, I can. And my ribbon is good where it's at. I like it. I do want to cut it off just a little bit. And I like to cut them at an angle too, so they're pretty on the ends. And then I'm just going to tighten it just a little bit more. And then the last thing is we're going to add some of the gems. And normally, I usually only add 3 gems, but I added more on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. I added 5. I liked them. I thought they were pretty on this one. And I'm just grabbing the ones that I thought looked right with this card. So we'll put one here. And we'll put one up here. And I'm just going to put one down here. And let's stick one more right there. And one more right there. Okay, so this is the second card. And we really don't need anything on the inside. Actually, you know what I did do on the inside? I forgot. Look, I took those. We're going to do that real quick. I forgot I did that. Okay. Here is my soft succulent. And now let me scoot this up. And here I just went right across. 1, 2, 3. Oops, that one didn't get all the way. And then 4. All right, that's the second card.